everyone, it's Lizzy from Lizzy's Roller Gems. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a whip and chat, and we're going to do it on my chuck along, my Chuck Pinson. Trying to work on it on my week off. You guys are watching this on Wednesday, but it is actually Tuesday morning that I am filming this. Reasons why Manic Monday did not go out yesterday was due to the fact that I was behind last week on diamond painting, and I really wanted to get the last row that I just did of my chuck. I'm starting a new row right now. I really wanted to get it done, and it took up a lot more time than I thought. Then I had a Zoom meeting and I had things to do, so I just decided to up and not do Manic Monday yesterday. So I hope you guys all understand. I'm going to try to do some extra filming this week so I'm not so blogged up for when I go back to work. But today is just going to be all about Chuck, I think. I'm going to work on it, see how far I get. I do have a live later today, but I thought I'd do this whip and chat this morning. So whip and chat means whip in progress, and this is what I'm working on today. And it's kind of like, I think this is a tree. Oh, there's a train. The train is going to interrupt me. It is probably almost 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know. I was watching a whip and chat, but I paused it so I could film this for you guys. Few announcements I would like to say is don't forget that I do have a membership program with my YouTube channel. If you look down below, you'll see the join button. I priced it pretty reasonable so that a lot more people can join. Once I hit 10 members, I will be doing a live. We'll probably do a poll to see what time would best suit everybody that is a member, and then the highest one will get when I film the live, and it will be for YouTube members only. Yeah, so it doesn't matter what tier you sign up for. As a member, the lives will be for everybody that is a member. It helps me out to buy more products because, you know, I live in Canada. Shipping is high, so sometimes I struggle with the shipping costs. So it would help me out a lot if you would join my channel. You don't have to. You're always welcome, no matter what you guys do, because I love you all so much. I really need to get down into my YouTube studio and do a template. I might have to ask for help for this one from my friends to do a template so that I always have the same information on every video, except for like if it's an unboxing and it's a new canvas, because I tell you, this cut and pasting stuff is for the birds, and half the time I don't paste all of it. It's just a lot to remember, guys. It's a lot to remember, and yeah, I'm doing this all for my little old iPhone, which I really want to renew. That's a whole other story there in itself. I don't understand Canadian providers. Apparently I signed up for the pay it back program where you send your phone back, or else if you don't send your phone back you have to pay $130. I don't remember signing up for this, but apparently I did when I bought my phone. So it's up for renewal. So if I don't give back this phone, I have to pay $130, which I think is bullcrap, because they charge me an arm and leg as it is, and yeah, I'm a little bitter. I'm a little bitter about it. And they charge me an arm and leg as it is for this darn damn phone. And I really don't want to pay it. Because I wanted to keep this phone so I could use it for filming. Or for my lives, so I have a better quality camera than my darn, what do you call it? My darn webcam that I bought from Amazon. Maybe that's what I should look for today. Better webcam. To me, honestly, on StreamYard it's way easier to film with on my on the computer, because you know how I put my intro in and my outro. I just think it makes it look a little bit more personal. I wish I was more tech savvy. I feel like I want to take a course on like editing and producing and stuff like that. Like, to me, that would beneficial me right now, so I can make things a lot better. I wish now that I had gotten a Mac instead of a PC computer, because then my phone and my computer would have all been linked in, and I could probably, I'm sure that you can do a lot more functions on iMovie off of the Mac computer than you actually can on your phone. Like, you know how you sometimes you can't do stuff, like, for example, you'd only know this if you're a YouTuber, but when you have a YouTube channel and you have YouTube Studio, your YouTube Studio app on your phone is way different than the one on the computer. Like, the computer one, you can do a lot more functions than what you can do on the phone. So stuff like that, you know, so I'm sure iMovie has a lot more functions that you could probably do off of the Mac computer than you actually can do from your phone. I'm thinking. I don't really know, because I don't have a Mac computer to figure this out. But maybe if someone has a Mac computer, they can tell me. Is it better than the app? Because I don't know. Yeah. Maybe someday when I'm rich, I will buy me a Mac computer. Wouldn't that be a dream? For sure. I would love me a Mac computer. I don't know. I'm just an Apple kind of girl. I know some people like, oh, I hate Apple. I won't buy Apple, but no, I'm through and through an Apple girl. My son hates Apple. But my daughter, she moved away from Apple and went to an Android there for a while, because apparently Apple wasn't cool. But now, as soon as I got this phone that I have now, and you can do my little girl at the end, you know, where I talk, that's actually my voice, believe it or not. And she's like, oh my gosh, I want that feature. So she went back to Apple. I really like my girl, and she's gonna be around for like ever. And if you don't like her, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if my little girl annoys you, but I like her. I like her a lot. What else? What else is new? What else is new? Oh, Luna is walking now, but she walks like she's drunk. It's kind of cute. But like, first she was taking like 4 steps and then falling or whatever, but now she's really braving it and she's walking a lot further. But this morning when I got up, there she is drinking her bubba, her bottle, and she has a blankie. Now, you should have known that one of well, my children would have a blankie because, oh my gosh, Alyssa's 16. No, she's 17 now, and she still has a blankie. She won't tell anybody, but she does. She sleeps with a blankie every night still. And I tell you, this blankie, 17 years, it's ratty. It's ratty to all get-go, but she loves that blankie. Well, Luna has one too. And she's like dragging it and drinking her bubba and trying to walk. I'm like, Luna, you're gonna trip on your blankie. And I was like going to her this morning, wanna come give Bobo a kiss? And she's like looking at me like, no. I'm gonna say that to her every morning until she starts running up to me and give me kisses. Because I'm hoping eventually that will happen. I don't know. Sometimes I think the kid hates me. I think it's just a fear of mine that my grandchild will not like me. But she has to like me, right? Because I'm her grandma. Oh, there she is. She's crying. She's probably having a fit because she didn't get what she wanted. Oh, she has these terrible spats. Dear, that she has a temper. Yesterday, well, my phone case, I need to contact Utterbox because don't you get a free case if your case is broken? Don't they have like a lifetime warranty? They used to way back in the day. Well, anyway, mine's falling apart. I don't know if I even want to order it because I do want to get a new phone maybe this week. And I haven't decided yet. I really do want it, but I don't know. I haven't decided. What I'm doing yet. I feel like I should get a deal. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. What was I saying? Oh my god, I lost track already. Dear poopies. What was I talking about? I was talking about, oh yeah, the case. Like, oh yeah, because of her tantrum. So it's kind of broken, and then there's a piece on her. I'm like, what the heck, Luna? Little piece of the side broke off. Anyway, she has to grab my phone, and she wants to put it in her mouth, which is icky gross. And I keep on telling her no, but she doesn't want to just chew on the top part. She wants to chew where the port is, where you plug in your phone. And I keep on saying no, and then I take it away from her, and she throws the biggest hissy fit you can possibly imagine. Every time you tell her no and she can't have something. Oh, she's going to be a little diva, I'm telling you now. She's going to be a little diva. She is so addicted to her cartoons, though. Like, you don't even understand how much this kid loves television. But her mom was the same way. Her mom really loved Barney. Like, I could not pull her away from Barney. Barney kept her quiet. She loved Barney. And Alyssa was Dora. Alyssa loved Dora. She had everything Dora because, you know, Aunt Helen spoiled her with everything Dora. Yeah. Alyssa went yesterday for a 3-hour hair appointment. My gosh, I think I would pass out if I had to sit in a chair for 3 hours to do my hair. Well, I definitely pee my pants because I don't think I can hold it that long. I'd be definitely going, chick, I need to go to the washroom. I cannot sit here for 3 hours. Anyways, the girl took a bunch of pictures of Alyssa's hair because she was so proud of it. Because, okay, Alyssa went in with black dyed hair. And I'm like, there's no way she's going to get this out of your hair, Alyssa. Oh my god, it looks absolutely stunning. The girl did a really good job. She took a lot of pictures of it because she was proud of herself. And yeah, It didn't cost you too much. It only cost you $138, which I thought was pretty good for Canada. Eh? Some places charge a lot. Well, London charges a lot more, I tell you that. To get your hair did. Get your hair did. Uh-oh, I gotta kind of push this up, and I'm probably gonna bother you guys. There. I think I'm in a tree. That's why it's a little bit confetti heavy. It hasn't been too bad, but yet it's still not going fast. I'm like, oh, this isn't so bad, but it ain't going any faster. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, peeps? Yeah. I went to Timmy's this morning, and it's a roll up the rim to win, but because Alyssa works there, I'm not technically supposed to be doing roll up the rim. So if the lady knows me, I won't do it. But if it's somebody I don't know, I'll do it so I can actually play. A lot of people are still playing that. I don't know. I don't understand how we could cheat with it being on the app, but whatever. Whatever, Tim Hortons. I don't even care. I think you guys should be giving me free shit for all the amount of coffees I buy from you. Just saying. But they probably don't feel the same way as I do. I'm looking for a tea. A tea for tot. So, yeah. I got my coffee this morning. Got Sarah coffee. She wasn't feeling well yesterday. And I'm thinking, she says she's been getting headaches. And I'm thinking, well, maybe it's because she hasn't drank Tim Hortons. Because I find if I don't drink Tim Hortons, I get an awful headache. I'm telling you, man, they lace these Tim Hortons with something. Something's in them. I'm telling you, because we're all addicted up here. All Canadians have an addiction, and it's called Tim Hortons. So yeah, us Canadians are addicted to Tim Hortons. Just forewarning all you Americans, if you come up to Canada, you could get trapped in the Tim Hortons. In the Tim Hortons world. Yeah. It was funny because I didn't know about the app for Timmy's until Rachel Ray came, and I went to visit Rachel Ray in Toronto. She's like, oh, you can order your coffee on mobile. I'm like, pardon? You can? Yeah. I had to get a person that lives in Ireland to tell me how to use the Tim Hortons app. Oh, just too funny. Too funny. And now I have my card. And I use it faithfully. And I use my Tim Hortons app all the time. So, thanks to Rachel, now I know. I probably would have figured out eventually. You know, I live in a small town. We're lost in technology. And I said to her, I don't think my town does mobile pickup. And sure enough, it does. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, why would you do mobile pickup? Like, I don't understand mobile pickup when you just have to go through the drive-thru. Like, I don't get it. But that's just me. That's just me, guys. I don't understand it. I can understand if you're like going to a walk-in coffee shop like the one that me and Rachel went to, and then you can order it and you don't have to wait in line to pick up your coffee. That I can understand. But not when there's a drive-thru. I don't get it. But whatever. It is what it is. Enough about Tim Hortons. They got enough of my time today. I'm not even advertising for them. Just saying. Yeah. Might have to take a break here so I can have a swig of my coffee. I don't like to slurp and drink while I'm talking to you guys. And I know some people like to do it all in one take. I like to sporadically break it up. I don't know why I do it. I just do. It calms me. It just calms me to like split it up. And I know some people can just like film for a whole hour straight and boom, they're done. I think I've done it once. I always have to take my little breaks in between, and I don't think any of you mind them. If they do bug you, you guys never said anything, but you know, I like spreading it out, and like I like to vape, and that's when I usually take a break because I don't want to breathe. I don't want to vape in your guys' ears. It's bad enough I do it on my lives. So yeah, it is an addiction. That's another addiction that I have, and I do enjoy it. It keeps my stress levels down a little bit. If I vape a lot, then you guys know that I'm a little bit like overwhelmed. I find that I hit the vape a lot more, especially when I'm on a live, because you never know what's gonna go wrong on a live, right? Just saying. What time was it? Oh, I already talked 21 minutes. See, that's when I usually start getting a little bit perched. Oh, my eyes are buggy this morning. I think this light pad's too bright. My whole room's too bright. Oh. So this week's unboxing, since I didn't do Mondays, is going to be what I'm going to be doing for my mermaid along that Cal's doing. A lovely lady from over the pond. I really love her channel. She goes live every Sundays. I'll try to, if I remember, I'll link it down below. If I didn't remember, remind me, and then I'll go back and relink. But I'm sure a lot of you already follow Cal. I'm just repeating myself. But if you're new to diamond painting and you don't know, see, this is the thing. My group. Please join my group. Do the shout out for the shout out whips. Post your whips in my group. I love them. And don't forget, we have the Lizzy Falcon lawn coming up. So if you don't have your Lizzy Falcon yet, go purchase. Use my code Lizzy15 for 15% off any order over $40 from Treasure Studio Arts. My link is always down below. It's the only person that I'm affiliated to. And yeah, there is a lot of new exciting things coming to TSA this year. So I can't wait to show and share with you guys. It all started with the new boxes. There was a little bit of a hiccup with the boxes and it slowed down production a little bit. And since COVID, they never seem to get up in production. But I also think with all us affiliates and getting traffic into their factory, I think they got a little bit overwhelmed of how fast it was growing. So we just gotta have patience and wait for them to catch up. And the thing is, like, people like complain about the wait time, but if you're ordering off of AliExpress, you guys know it takes 4 weeks. Well, that's how it happens there. It has to take 4 weeks or so because it's coming from China. Now, the reason why she does it like that is because, if she was to do a big stockpile and have it sitting, first of all, it'd be kind of like Diamond Art Club, which, don't get me wrong, I love Diamond Art Club, but you can't choose your sizes. If she was to do it that way, and then you guys wouldn't have the option of picking and choosing your sizes. So Luna's freaking out, so I'm going to try to finish what I'm saying before, and then pause for a little bit until she stops. I'm going to pause back. I was talking about the different sizes at a TSA and how if they didn't do it the way they did it, you wouldn't have that option, and I really appreciate that option. That is why I like them so much. Yeah, that one. Just looking at what symbol I'm working on right now. So I went to the washroom on my break, and I had a little chit chat with Lena of how I'm sure my subscribers don't appreciate her crying, and she's looking at me like, "What are you talking about, Vovo?" Oh, she's so funny. She's watching. I guess she fell and bumped her head or something. I think that's what her mom said. I don't know. That's why she was crying. Because she probably tripped over a blankie, like I said. Anyway, she's so funny too. She has a soother, which she calls Susie because it has Susie the monkey on it. So she has a soother, and this stuffed monkey hangs off of the soother. I don't know if you guys seen all of those. It's like the new thing, baby thing. Well, anyways, she's not so much addicted to the soother part of it. It's that darn monkey. The little tag on the side of the stuffy, you know, the little tags that come on them. She has to rub it in between her two little fingers. And that's how she falls asleep. I'm telling you, she's a little diva. And like, Sarah the other day was flipping out. "Where's Susie?" I'm like, "I don't know." She's like, "She won't sleep without Susie." I'm like, dear gosh. That child, I tell you. She's like, "Thank God I have two Susies." She had to pull out the backup Susie. Oh, she's so funny. She's a hoot. Don't pollute. She is. So there goes my furnace. Sorry, but it's not the furnace that rattles, it's the stupid vent. And I was at Walmart and I saw some plastic ones. I'm like, I really need to change that vent to a plastic one, and then it won't rattle like that. But right now, the way my room situation is underneath the bed, so that will cause me a lot of grief to try to switch it out. Next time I go to Walmart, I'll have to buy one and switch it out, because it does get very annoying to hear that rattle. Yes, guys, I'm falling apart here. I bought a little garbage can from Walmart yesterday for my room and my little workstation here, because I'm like, oh, I need a garbage pail. So I got like $3 for a plastic one. I didn't like go super expensive here, you know. This is Liz on a budget. No money, no funny. I'm so happy I'm off this week. You guys don't even understand. I really needed this break. I really needed a break from that place. Actually, this is still technically my day off, but when you guys are watching it, it is the day that I booked off. Yeah. I'm so excited for the weekend. I'm so excited to watch everybody's lives. I treasure my weekends because... And that's why I changed the WIP&Chat. You guys are all wondering why I changed WIP&Chat. Okay, Friday, a lot of people go live on Friday. And then I was filming it Friday morning and trying to get it out for you guys to watch. And I'll probably film it tomorrow on Friday morning early too, to get it out for you guys before Saturday. But I just decided I wanted a little change and do one for Saturday and have Friday off. Because I'm finding it's very hard for me to get them up for my members before everybody else. So, yeah. That is kind of why I had to move it. Yeah. I want to try to give you guys perks for, like, subscribing to my channel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Yeah. I have something in the works to come up for my channel that I'm super excited about, but it's still in the process. And I'd really like to see it done, because I'd really like to have it. But I do not have. What I do not have, I cannot tell. I like to keep you guys all in suspense. What the heck? You guys are probably thinking, what the heck is she talking about? This woman talks in circles and circles and circles and circles and around and around and around. Around and around the garden. Yeah. I try to sing to her a song that my mom used to sing to me in Portuguese to Luna. And I don't think she likes it. It's about a chicken that gets lost, and the poor little girl is trying to find her lost chicken. Anybody else Portuguese that their parents sang them this song? My cousin. I don't even know if my cousin watches my videos, to tell you the honest truth. She knows who. If you guys all know, probably know. If you go to lives, you know who my cousin is. Yeah. Nobody heard that song. Entre noite nunca dormiu, lá. Eu perdeu meu galito, lá, pobrecito, lá, coitadito, lá, and ele faz kiki. That's just the chorus. I just sang you guys some Portuguese. See, I do know Portuguese. Somewhat. I do know. My mom used to sing me that song. And I used to say, poor little Galito. I used to say to my mom, do you know that the rooster, like those Portuguese rooster things that they have, if I can find a picture, I'll install it right probably at the end, because I don't know how to do right here. I'd have to pause the video and then show it. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and I'll insert the Portuguese chicken, the galito that I'm talking about. Yeah, so that galito, they say if you break it, what is it? You have bad luck, or there's a death in the family. I can't remember how it goes. And I'm like, damn, my mom had one of those galitos. And I'm like, I don't want one. I actually wanted one, but I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want one now. Heck no. I am kind of superstitious in those ways. My mom was very superstitious. She was. She'd always say, I love my mom truly, but she'd be like, in Portugal, you would never see a young lady do this, that. And I'm like, Mom, how long ago was it that you left Portugal? You're telling me that Portugal didn't advance in modernization like we did? Of course they have. Oh, my mom, I tell you, I love her to death, but she used to drive me bookers. Well, honestly, Helen drives me more bonkers than my mom did. My mom never pried. Let's just say, she never pried into my business. She never lectured me about who I talked to, see, this, that. She never did. She might not approve or like the things that I have done and say, oh, people are going to talk. But she never ever, Helen has to keep 100% tabs on me 24/7 a day. And it drives me absolutely bonkers. I'm like, Helen, I am 47 years old. I don't need my 65-year-old or 66-year-old, or she's 67 now, I don't even know, your old sister telling me what to do. It just drives me absolutely bonkers. I'm like, I'm not a kid. Like, leave me be. If I want to go, not that I'm going to do this, but if I wanted to go out and have sex with 10 different guys, it's none of her darn business. Not that I'm going to do that. So I'm not that lucky to have 10 guys on sex with me. Oh dear. I'm getting a little goofy. I'm getting a little goofy today. It's the lack of loneliness, maybe. No, I can't even say I'm lonely because I was on the phone last night with my friends. FaceTiming for quite a while, and I got to the point where I'm like, hey guys, I'm getting tired. I'm going to sign out. I am getting sleepy. Sleepy weepy. Yeah, what am I doing? Oh, I hope I did that. Oh dear gosh. Oh yeah, I did. Guys, I almost had a meltdown again. Didn't know what I was doing. I get gabbering to you guys and I forget what the heck I'm doing. It's a common occurrence with me, if you do say so myself. If I do say so myself. See, I missed some of those ones. Darn it, I didn't talk to my girls. I'm missing them again. I tell ya. I don't know. I need this much well-rested rest. If that makes any sense of what I'm saying. Probably not, but I hear Alyssa. I hear Sarah. Yeah, are you kidding me? Alyssa's still in bed. She is still snoring away. And I hope she's signed into school. Well, I don't even know if it's school time yet. I don't even know what time it is. I don't know. What time is it? Like, I'm so surprised how I could just talk to myself all this time. But I feel like I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to you guys. Like, I feel like I can see you guys all sitting at your workstations, diamond painting. I'd say probably half of my viewers probably are doing Diamond Art Club. No, that's just an assumption. It could be wrong. Hopefully they're all doing a chuck. A chucky chuck. Oh, who else did I talked to my friend Lisa B yesterday on FaceTime. I miss her so much. She's been so busy with school. But I had to have a little sit down talk with her because I missed her so much. I think she thought, I'm like, do you want to FaceTime? She thinks she thought something was wrong. I'm like, no, I just want to see your pretty face. Because I miss you so much. I do cherish all my friendships. I do. What was it? Oh, I paid. Oh, I did. I don't think I said this yet. But this morning at Tim Hortons, I'm in the drive-thru and I look in my rearview mirror, and who's behind me but my ex-boyfriend? And I'm like, oh, should I be nice? Okay, first of all, he's the ex that stole from my kids. I told the story a long time ago, whatever. But I broke up with him, so it's not like he broke up with me. I broke up with him. So he still, honestly, I think still loves me, but whatever. That's here or there. Not like I'll ever go back to him, but whatever. I bought him. I didn't even notice he texted me. Oh, what are you doing up so early? And I'm like, I'm always up this early, but whatever. Like, he doesn't know. And then I'm like, I didn't see his text. And I'm like, oh, should I buy him a coffee and pay it forward? Like, pay it back or whatever. It's the thing we do. I don't know if you guys do this in the States, but here in Canada, sometimes, if you're feeling like generous and you're in the drive-thru, some people buy for the person behind them. It's just a thing us Canadians do. And I try to do at least once or twice a year that, whether it's somebody I know or just a random stranger, I'll do it too, sometimes too. Just hope that they're not ordering a whole buffet. And I'm like, oh, I hope he's not ordering like a breakfast sandwich or something, and then I'm gonna have to pay for that. But no, he only ordered a coffee. And he probably was thinking after, damn, I should have ordered food. But yeah, and then he texts me. By the time I got home, I looked and I saw that he said that, and then he's like, oh, thank you for the coffee. And I'm like, I wasn't sure if he knew that I was in front of him or not. But apparently he did. See, stalker. He has stalker-like tendencies. No, I'm just joking. He does. Like, he'll like say, oh, I'm never texting you ever again. I'm like, okay, right? I don't really care. And then he'll go like a few months without texting me. He's so funny. And then all of a sudden he'll make up some random excuse as to why he wants to talk to me. So that he, and it's usually about vaping, because he knows I'm really into vaping, but like, if he only knew, like, now I'm into diamond painting, like, talk to me about diamond painting stuff, and maybe it'll pique my interest. And he's like, oh, well, what time's the vape shop? Like, he'll just do some random stupid thing, and I'm like, why don't you just say, oh, you can't live without saying hi to me once in a blue moon. Or he'll text, and then I'll like kind of ignore him, and then he'll be like, oh, sorry for bugging you. I'll leave you alone. I'm like, oh my god, drama queen or what? Yeah. I can honestly say he is probably the only guy that's ever truly loved me. And that's sad. That's sad for me. For sure. It always happens. The men that I'm in love with don't love me back. And that sucks. That sucks the big bullet. You know what I mean? Jelly bean? Am I the only one that feels like that sometimes? I know there's gotta be other people that feel the same way as I do. But a lot of you are probably married or widowed. I would just love to have someone that I can grow old with. You know what I mean? I don't want to grow old with my children and have them be like, my mom's a burden. But they probably would all throw me in the nursing home. Let's be serious. They would not take care of me. I don't even think my Alyssa Bear would. I really honestly don't think she would. But I don't know. Who knows? We don't know what the future holds. Do we? I'm not a psychic. Sometimes I wish I was a psychic. Sometimes I wish I could read people's minds. Now, wouldn't that be like the ultimate gift if you could read somebody's mind? Like, I really like to know what this person really thinks of me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care what you say, but everyone has a little bit of two-face in them. Because not really so much two-face, but you just don't want to reveal the honest truth. For one, maybe you think it might hurt someone's feelings and you don't want to hurt their feelings. But yeah, I'd really like to read people's minds. I'd really like to read some certain people's minds, for sure. Yeah, so I had a crappy weekend at work, so I'm kind of happy I'm off this week. And I didn't tell any of them that I booked it off. Only certain people know that I booked it off. And I'm like, nana poopy pants. I don't have to do the washout. That's all I'm excited about. But on my Facebook group, I did post the link to the live schedule for anybody that wants to see it. Most of it is true, but there are a few that go on that are not in there. I feel like some people just go on for the sake of going on. Instead of doing a WIP&Chat, I'd rather film it and talk to you guys. Some people say, well, I don't really have anything to talk about, that's why we go on the live. But seriously, if nobody's talking to you in the live, you gotta keep the conversation going, even if there isn't somebody talking to you. And that I find hard just as much as doing a WIP&Chat and talking to you guys all here. But I wonder how much time I have all together, because I think I'm gonna call it a day, guys. So I will show you guys this on Monday, because I will be filming my Manic Monday for sure next week. Next week we'll be back to normal, guys, I promise. It's just this filming area is putting me off a little bit, and I gotta get used to it. But with that said, I will let you guys go. Till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.
Well, folks, that's it for today's video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickle pink. And remember to hit that notification bell and it will remind you whenever I load up a video. And till next time, take care, everyone. Bye.